Welcome to Deep Dive into Finance channel, your one-stop source for all things finance. Today we're going to explore a fascinating concept in the world of finance and investing, the cash cow. So, what exactly is a cash cow? Picture, if you will, a reliable old cow. This cow doesn't require much upkeep, yet it churns out milk day after day, year after year. In the business world, a cash cow is a unit or a business that, just like our trusty bovine friend, consistently generates a steady flow of cash. The cash produced by a cash cow is typically more than what's needed to maintain the business. This term reflects the idea of an asset or a business that keeps on giving without requiring much in return. Much like a dairy cow that produces milk over its lifespan with minimal maintenance. Now that we know what a cash cow is, let's delve into some examples of cash cows in the business world. Cash cows are everywhere in the business world. They are the units that keep the company running. Just imagine a dairy farm, where the cows are the ones producing milk, the main source of income. The same concept applies to businesses. Cash cows are the products or units that keep generating a steady stream of revenue, contributing significantly to the company's bottom line. Let's take a look at some examples across various industries. A classic example is Apple's iPhone. This revolutionary device has not only transformed the way we communicate, but also has been a financial goldmine for Apple. The iPhone alone has been responsible for a large chunk of Apple's revenue and profits, making it a perfect example of a cash cow. Next, we move to the software industry. Microsoft's Windows operating system is another cash cow. Despite the rise of new technologies and platforms, Windows continues to be a steady source of revenue for Microsoft. It's installed on millions of computers worldwide, and its periodic updates and upgrades ensure a consistent cash inflow for the company. And then there's Google's search engine. It's hard to imagine a world without Google, isn't it? This search engine has been Google's cash cow since its inception. The majority of Google's revenue comes from advertising, and most of that advertising revenue is generated through its search engine. This consistent and reliable income stream is what makes Google's search engine a cash cow. In the world of consumer goods, Coca-Cola's flagship product, the Coca-Cola soda, is a cash cow. Despite the numerous other beverages the company produces, the original Coca-Cola soda continues to be the most popular and highest selling, generating a steady flow of cash for the company. Cash cows are indeed valuable. They are the backbone of many successful businesses. But it's important to remember that they are not infallible. Like everything else in finance, they come with their own set of pros and cons. But that's a topic for another time. Cash cows are like the golden geese of a company. They consistently generate cash flow. This financial metaphor paints a vivid picture of the value that cash cows bring to businesses. Firstly, their consistent cash flow is a key benefit. Unlike other business units that may experience peaks and valleys in profitability, cash cows are reliable. They generate a steady stream of revenue, often because they offer products or services that are in high demand and have a solid customer base. This means that more often than not, these cash cows are bringing in more money than is being spent, creating a positive cash flow. Secondly, cash cows can fund other business units. This is particularly beneficial for large corporations with diverse operations. The consistent cash flow generated by the cash cow can be used to invest in other areas of the business. Whether it's funding a promising but unproven venture, supporting a struggling unit, or investing in research and development, the financial stability provided by cash cows allows businesses to take calculated risks elsewhere. Thirdly, cash cows have the ability to withstand economic downturns. When the economy is tough, businesses often have to tighten their belts. However, the stable revenue from cash cows can help buffer against these financial storms. They provide a safety net, ensuring that the business can continue to operate even in challenging economic climates. Lastly, cash cows provide a cushion for the company during tough times. If a business unit is underperforming or a new product fails to hit the mark, the consistent revenue from a cash cow can help soften the blow. It's like having a safety net, ensuring that the business can weather the storm without sinking. In essence, cash cows are the financial workhorses of a company. They provide consistent revenue, fund other business units, withstand economic downturns, and offer a cushion during tough times. They are the backbone that supports a company's financial health. While these benefits make cash cows seem like the perfect business units, they do have their downsides. But that's a topic for our next scene. Stay tuned. Despite their benefits, cash cows are not without their challenges. It's a world of balance, and just as there are upsides, there are also downsides to these financial powerhouses. Let's begin with the first challenge: complacency. With the steady, reliable income that cash cows generate, companies may become too comfortable, neglecting innovation and failing to explore fresh avenues for growth. They might rest on their laurels thinking, "Why fix what isn't broken?" But in today's fast-paced business landscape, this mindset can be a recipe for stagnation. Moving on, we come across the second downside: over-reliance. It may sound counterintuitive after all. Isn't it great to have a product or service that's a consistent moneymaker? Yes, but only until it's not. If a company leans too heavily on its cash cow, it could find itself in a precarious position if that cash cow starts to falter. It's like having all your eggs in one basket. If that basket breaks, you're left with nothing. Lastly, there's the risk of obsolescence. We live in an era of rapid technological advancement and shifting consumer preferences. Today's cash cow can quickly become tomorrow's relic if it fails to adapt to these changes. Remember the fate of the once ubiquitous flip phone or the DVD player? They were cash cows of their time, but their reign ended when they couldn't keep up with the pace of innovation. So, while it's important to recognize and appreciate the steady income that a cash cow brings, it's equally crucial not to become blind to these potential pitfalls. Companies must strive to diversify their portfolio, encourage innovation, and stay attuned to the changing market trends. As we can see, while cash cows provide significant benefits, they also pose some risks. It's all about striking the right balance, not getting too comfortable, and always keeping one eye on the future. Because in the world of business, change is the only constant. As we wrap up, it's clear that cash cows play a crucial role in the financial health of a company. These are the businesses or products that generate a steady stream of cash flow, significantly higher than their maintenance costs. They are the reliable, dependable engines of a company, often found in mature, stable industries. Throughout our discussion, we've explored several examples of cash cows. We looked at Apple's iPhone, a product that consistently generates high profit margins for the tech giant. We also considered Coca-Cola, a brand that has been a cash cow for its parent company for over a century, thanks to its unparalleled global recognition and consumer loyalty. These examples show that cash cows can come in various forms, from a single product to an entire brand or business unit. We've also touched upon the pros of cash cows. Their reliable cash flow provides stability, allowing companies to invest in other areas such as research and development, marketing for other products, or even paying dividends to shareholders. They offer a cushion during economic downturns, acting as a safety net when other areas of the business may be struggling. Cash cows, in essence, are the financial backbone of a company. However, they are not without their drawbacks. We've discussed the potential pitfalls of relying too heavily on cash cows. They can lead to complacency, with companies resting on their laurels and failing to innovate. There's also the risk of market saturation. If everyone who wants your cash cow product already has it, growth can stagnate. Furthermore, if a company's cash cow starts to falter, it can have serious implications for the company's overall financial health. In the ever-evolving world of finance and investing, understanding the concept of a cash cow is invaluable. They are the golden geese of the business world, providing a steady, reliable source of income. But it's equally important to be aware of the potential risks associated with them. They should not be a company's only strategy for success, but rather one component of a diversified and balanced approach. So, to reiterate, a cash cow is a high-profit, low-cost product or business that generates more cash than it consumes. They offer numerous benefits, including a steady cash flow, stability, and the ability to invest in other areas of the business. However, they also come with risks, such as complacency, market saturation, and financial vulnerability if the cash cow starts to struggle. Understanding the concept of a cash cow is vital for any finance enthusiast. Remember, while they provide steady cash flow, it's crucial to be aware of their risks. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into cash cows in finance. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on finance and investing.